In our industry interview segment, we feature the chairman and chief executive of Green Energy International Limited, Professor Adegbulugbe. After 40 years as an academic, teaching and conducting research on engineering and energy economics, Professor Anthony Adegbulugbe found it expedient to put into practice his decades of faculty experience. In 2008, he and other like minds decided to do something different in the oil and gas industry by integrating the energy sector with the rest of the economy. This gave birth to the present-day Green Energy International, the operator of Adegbulugbe Marginal Field, OML2, in Rivers State. His company does not just simply produce crude for export, but has a unique linkage of the upstream that produces the crude with the downstream and midstream.
The year 2007, 2008, I was invited and got involved with a group of people who felt that we should do something slightly different. That is, we should try and see how we can integrate the energy sector with the rest of the economy, see how we can also mix gas, small-scale gas utilization project as a basis of linking development with oil and gas sector. So we started with this concept that rather than if you have a small field, rather than flare the gas in the field, that you can use that gas in the field to catalyze a lot of very interesting development within the area. And that's what we've been pursuing in the last 10 or so years.
The norm in exploration and production activities is for operators to produce crude oil and flare gas, and this was before the recent federal government initiative on gas flare reduction and commercialization. Even before then, Professor Adegbulugbe and his team had decided to do things differently in operating the marginal field.
So right from the word go, we started saying, if we produce the gas, we are going to use it for electricity. What do you use the electricity for? It's not only just to light bulbs in the homes, but to power industry, to power small and medium scale enterprises, to see what other things gas can bring, gas-based industry can bring to the community. And that's what we've been doing, and we've been doing slightly differently. So in effect, our source of revenue in the next couple of years will no longer be oil, but will be more of what we have been doing, what we could do with that gas.
According to this academic turned oil field operator, its concept of integration involved crude oil production, the creation of an industrial park, the installation of an LPG plant, and the development of a modular refinery, a power generation facility, and a crude oil terminal.
We are also saying, look, why so much emphasis on export? Can't we refine the gas? Look, can't we refine the crude using a small modular refinery? So again, you'll find that we are doing a lot of things that is integration, like an integration within the community. We have an oil E&P, we have a downstream, and we also have a midstream. We're going to be refining quite a number of the oil that we are producing. We're going to be using the gas, all within the same setting and framework, rather than just being purely a company that produces oil, send it abroad, export, and that's it. So that's the unique selling point of our program.
Professor Adegbulugbe also extended his innovation in the management of an oil field to recruitment of personnel to operate and manage the facility.
The big challenge for any small company is to get the money, and two, to build the capacity. If you understand what I mean, to build people who will do the job for you. And in time to get the money, we got a good partner. In time to build the capacity, we avoided that issue of going to get, this guy has about 20 years experience from Shell, this has 30 years, they just be top heavy. You look at the downstairs, look at all my kids, they're young, 2-3 years experience, and we train them, we build them up, and it's working for us. We have new ideas. We have people who are not fixed in some ways of doing things. They challenge me, they come in, So that those are the things that we did slightly different. And more importantly, my message, frankly, is that we went into the game, as it were, saying that, look, we don't want to be just produce oil, export, make money, and put it in your pocket. We wanted to build something that's integrated. What you produce, you can use it. What you can use it, you can produce it. And that's our dream. And we're achieving.